I was just exhausted from other people pulling on me, just exhausted from the everyday life, the exhaustion of you got to work two, three jobs, then a side hustle,
Yep.
and because you trying to get the American dream.
Yep. Have 2.5 kids, a goldfish, and a dog named Rover. Just, yeah.
And
It's
don't
because
forget the
it's,
cat.
don't forget the cat. But that's because it was, always, we were conditioned to that. It
Mm,
was expected of us. I remember when I was in high school, there was a class that we took, and I forget the name of the class, but it taught us about the nuclear family. How this perfect depiction of a family, and it holds women to, we have like so much that we have to carry on our backs.
mm-hmm.
So we feel like we're always performing, when we go out in public, when we come home, in the privacy of our bedrooms, it's like always like, when do we get to lay it down
I
and
gotta
just be?
dress up when I leave to go to work. Then I gotta dress up when I come home. I gotta dress up to hang out with my friends. I gotta dress up to try to get another job to help supplement the other job. I gotta keep dressing up for everyone else, but not really dressing up for myself. Hmm.
Yeah.
When did you get your aha moment?
I mean, for me, as an interior designer, it came when I looked around my house and I didn't see myself in it. You know, I had to connect back to my roots because we have been conditioned to do what the trends say, do all white, everything, white furniture. But where is the soul in your house? Where is that feminine? Where is that divine energy there? So that was my aha moment, just going through my divorce, coming through, just the turmoil that put me through. I had to grieve, and just taking time to sit with myself and just journal and meditate and pray, and just like have a heart talk with myself, talk to myself like how I want somebody to talk to me, because people, yeah, they'll tell you, what you want to hear, but they don't tell you the hard truths.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I had to like be real honest with myself. And because I was like lost my way. And so I, spent those 2 years and just figured out who I was again, return back to myself. And that's what we as women have to do. We have to come up with a ritual, whether that is exercising in the morning, meditating, like we do in the morning. I like to enjoy, I take care of my mom, so I like to enjoy a few hours of solitude in the morning with my coffee, watching the birds. I have a pool in my backyard, so I like to watch the water kind of ripple and just meditate and reflect.
Right.
You have to return to center. Like if you're waking up and you're just always on the go, your mind is going to be in chaotic mode all day.
Definitely.
So, and then you're going to try to carve out a little piece of time, 10 minutes before you go to bed, to wash your face. And yeah, you may have your lavender bundles in your shower, but, to kind of relax you. But what are you doing the rest of the day? You know?
Running around and trying to save the world. I am guilty of that, trying to save the world and not giving enough attention to myself. So I think it led me to be irritated because I was so tired. And I honor peace now. Like, peace is a
Yeah.
part of my daily routine.
It's a different feeling when you have that inner peace. It's just like that song, it's just a peace that you just, it's indescribable. It's
It's,
indescribable.
I can't even explain it to people because I'll talk to someone and say, "Yeah, I'm at peace. I just broke up with someone."
Yeah, but did you heal? You take time to, did you throw that teddy bear out that he bought you 14 years ago? Are you still holding that energy in your house?
Holding on to stacks of letters.
Yeah, why? Why are you holding on to that? Why are you leaving the back door cracked open so he can get his pinky toe in there? Close that door, girl.
Pictures.
His or her pinky toe. Close that door.
Close the door.
Trying to heal. Listen, donate to Goodwill.
I feel like
Somebody
you
needs it.
can heal if you have a lot of distractions. And
Yeah,
how can you heal from someone that hurt you if you're
exactly.
still holding on to the pain?
Yeah,
All their clothes, shoes, photos. You going to the same restaurants that you all used to go to together. You 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 keeping up with his family and friends. Why?
yeah.
So that you can see what he's doing or see
Listen,
who
when I got my divorce, I divorced his mama, all of them.
the whole family, the cat, the
We got,
dog.
yeah. You know, even I mean, I don't have kids, but even if you have kids, like you don't have to be all up in their faces like that. You know, you have to protect your peace.